It's a lopsided world. The Cold War saw a number of military alliances established to counter and counter-check world power. But since the fall of the Berlin Wall and the demise of the Warsaw Pact, NATO has no real reason to exist. It has since justified its continuing existence by presenting militant Islam as its common enemy, in the words of the Spanish Prime Minister. NATO generals have attempted to justify the alliance's continuing existence by replacing the Eastern Bloc with Islam as the new global enemy. But is this right for the West, or just right for NATO? What is best for the West? What is the West anyway? It is itself a Cold War term that we should perhaps consider the continuing relevance of to ourselves and to the world we find ourselves in. Huntington saw the West as a civilization comprising of Europe, North America, Australia and New Zealand. But does this scan? In the past 10 years it's been obvious that a schism has appeared between the Europeans and the US-UK axis, who have divergent foreign policy goals. Osama bin Laden's Al-Qaeda has offered a truce to Europe before, something they have never offered the US. Is it fair to say Al-Qaeda's target is the West, or just the zone of American influence? Perhaps it's time to disband NATO, and for the EU to form one military alliance, and the US to form its own, possibly including Britain. By dismantling the myth of the monolithic West, we pluralise the notion of Westernness into the European West and the American West, and possibly the Pacific West. By dismantling the West, we are creating a developed world less driven by compunctions to conform with a Western worldview, where plurality of identity rises to the fore. Multiple Wests means a more complex geopolitical system where developed nations are no longer blackmailed into defending the concept of a developed nation itself, as they were with George W. Bush's utterance, "You're either with us or with the terrorists." In structuralist theory, it is relations between elements that give them a significance. A West needs an East to mean anything. In the absence of a communist Eastern Bloc counterbalancing military power on Earth, it may be time to disband NATO, and in doing so, reinvent what it means to be Western.